Hey, what's up with y'all? Damn, I really don't know why I have that much left on my recording device as far as on my cell phone, but it says I only got 16 minutes. But regardless of that, I'm trying to make this as quick as I possibly can. I was just randomly thinking around my head as this year has been hell from like both ends of the candle. I mean, as far as dealing with this so-called pandemic, what I like to call it, and all these deaths, like certain famous people, like within our culture, as far as the black culture, and protest, just pretty much all around, possibly the craziest year of all time, or at least going to be one of the craziest years in the record books. And I think back to what happened to me around Christmas time last year. I had a little incident with my other vehicle I used to have, which was my little Chevy Sonic hatchback. And it made me wonder, well, it's pretty much, I think, in that moment in time where I basically survived a car accident. I think that was pretty much my wake-up call to say, this is the moment in time where you stop not trying to do what you want to do in life and start doing it right now, which is one of the reasons why I actually started doing this right here. Because when I first started, it was just, to reveal certain issues about what I was dealing with in my younger years. As far as, the suicidal attempts and all that stuff, and having those kind of thoughts and whatnot. Yeah, but I figured, like, now is definitely the time to actually accomplish what I want to accomplish, and as far as like my goals in life, instead of just having that fear or that intimidation or that, I guess, defeatist thoughts of not necessarily just fulfilling to your potential. I'm sorry, not living your life to your fullest potential. That's what I meant to say. Because I feel like a lot of us sacrifice doing certain things that we want to do, that we know will give us, the maximum joy in our lives and the maximum happiness, in order to, I guess, sacrifice for the happiness of others. I mean, whether that be your children, whether that be your family members, your friends, I mean, whoever you deem to be very significant in your life, when really the most significant person should be yourself. That's number one. And number two, you will live a huge life of regret if you don't even to at least make an attempt to make whatever your dreams were, whether they be from childhood or adulthood or wherever you felt like the manifestation of being your best self would be started at. If you never try to make an actual effort to make that come to fruition. And because now I'm at that age now where I can make certain that before my time runs out, that I lived a life of no regrets, and that I made sure that everything I did or everything I wanted to make happen was possible because I didn't let myself or anyone else stop me or anything coming my way. Because when I'm usually set on doing something, for me personally, I'm usually able to do it because I have that fortitude mentally to make it so that no one else can ever say that I'm not a man of my word, because they know I am. But also, coming back to that incident I was saying about me having my issue with my car accident sometime last year, that was also my wake up call to say that, well, not necessarily my wake up call, but it made me kind of rewind certain instances of my life where that wasn't just the only time I've actually been that close to death. I mean, I've had quite a few moments that actually could have been the end of the life of Julian Cordaro Hooker. And as I reminisce on those thoughts and realizing what that could have came to, or what that conclusion would have been, or what that outcome could have been, and realizing that I'm still able to actually speak, walk, talk, and do certain things that people normally know me for doing. And I had all these instances happen before I even turned the age of 30, and I think to myself, wow, you have really survived a lot of shit, and somehow you are still able to progress, no matter how slow the progression is. But somehow you are still in existence, I guess, so to speak. And I think to myself, I don't know what it is that I do, how I do it, why I'm still here, what my purpose in life is, but I know this much indeed, that if I plan on still living to whatever age I end up living to, and end up living in whatever house or whatever residence I plan on living in, I guess in the near future, or whatever money I make in the near future, as long as I'm still above ground, I'm sure I'll figure out why I'm here. Because honestly, if I'm being completely transparent, most people who are actually watching this are probably looking at almost a dead man right now. I mean, because honestly, with shit I've seen, shit I've been through, I shouldn't still be here. But somehow, something in the universe, or someone in the universe, or my ancestors or whatever, are looking out for me and making sure that whatever my goal or my dreams or my passions or whatever the meaning of me still being here is going to still be a thing. And hopefully the whole world will know about it, or at least a good amount of people will know about it. And I think in order for me to make that become not just a figment of my imagination, but an actual reality, I still plan on living to figure out what that's going to be. And when that moment happens, I don't know what my reaction to it will be, but I know that all the work and effort and time I put into it will be that much more worth it. But I just want to let y'all know what's going on in my head at the time and make a video about it. So until the next video, peace.